All right, we're going to learn a new method of factoring today. It's called the 5-step method. So on the left side here we have the instructions, right? There are 5 steps. So the first step, I'm going to multiply the first and last term. So I'm doing 6x squared times negative 3. That gives me negative 18x squared. The second step is going to be just like x gain. So we have that set up here. On the right side, we put what we got in step 1, negative 18x squared. And then on the left side is the middle term. So the middle term from the original expression was plus 7x. Now I want to figure out what multiplies to negative 18x squared and adds up to 7x. So that's going to be plus 9x minus 2x. Third step, I'm going to rewrite the trinomial with 4 terms. So the first term in the expression was 6x squared. Now I'm going to take the 2 terms that we got in step 2 and substitute in for the middle term. So I'm going to do plus 9x minus 2x, and the last term in the original expression was minus 3. So the only thing that changed was this middle term. Instead of writing 7x, I wrote 9x minus 2x. The fourth step, we're now going to do the greatest common factor from the first 2 terms and the greatest common factor from the second 2 terms. So we're doing factor by grouping. So from 6x squared plus 9x, I can divide them both by 3x. So the 3x is in front. I divide, I'm left with 2x plus 3. From the second pair of terms, we're going to take out a negative 1. So minus 1, and then I'm left with 2x plus 3. Now this should look familiar. This was the same thing we just did in number 2. When we get to this last step, this factor and this factor must be the same. So here we have a common binomial factor. So the common factor is 2x plus 3. And then inside I'll be left with, when I divide, we'll be left with 3x minus 1.